Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Arvin Alonzo demonstrating to you the basics of application tools and some uncommon commands that you may use in your document preparation. Now, today I will discuss to you paragraph formatting. What is paragraph formatting? When we talk of paragraph formatting, it means the changing the appearance of the selected paragraph or selected paragraphs. It's either changing the alignment or the paragraph spacing, setting some indentions, and other formatting commands. Now, uh, just like formatting font, the two methods that we can apply, uh, applying the command first before typing, or selecting the paragraph or paragraphs, then apply the formatting command. Also, we can make use of using the paragraph group under the home tab, the shortcut keys, and of course the paragraph dialog box. Now, first, let me demonstrate to you some of the commands under the paragraph group. Okay, the first that we have here is using bullets. Now, so there are default bullets or available bullets. Say for example, when you press asterisk and then space followed by space, notice that asterisk will turn into a bullet. Okay. Then you start typing. For example, we'll type WPS spreadsheet. Presentation. So you have the bullet here. Now, let us have more of bullets here. Let me highlight what we have here. So under bullets, we can change, like having this available list here, or we can define a new bullet. Now, in defining a new bullet, you can either use symbol here, a picture, even a picture of yours, and some fonts available. So for example, using symbol, you notice that there are available symbols that you can select from here, or you can even change the font. Say for example, we'll use Wingdings 2, then there are available list here. Say for example, the cross. Click OK, and then OK. Notice that the bullet is now changed into cross. Going back to bullets, you can, by defining a new bullet, we can make use of pictures. So we have, if you have a picture, for example, from your computer, get it from your computer, and say for example, I'll select this one, Arvin, insert, OK. Notice that the bullet that I'm now using is the picture Arvin. Okay, going back again to bullets, define new bullet. So we can change it. Going to symbol. Say for example, heart. Okay. Take note, you can set the alignment of your bullet here. Okay, then you have heart as your bullet here. The next to bullet is numbering. Now we can change this one into numbering. Numbering is here. Once you click this one, you can have an automatic numbering. That's very easy, but let me show you how to define new number format or set numbering value. Okay, there are available lists here if you want to select from here, but let me demonstrate defining new number format. Under defining new number format, you can change the font, or you can have additional to the number format. For example, for teachers, they are fond of putting a space before the item. If you are, if a teacher, for example, or a person preparing uh, a questionnaire wherein the answer should be placed before the item, normally what they do is to have an underscore and then type the number and then type the question. Now here, if you include space before the number and click OK, notice that a space is automatically provided, so that when you continue, the space is automatically being displayed. That's how defining new bullets, new numbering here. Going back, so that's under defining new number format. Take note of that. You can change the font. If, for example, the text has a Calibri font and you would like another font for your numbering, you can do so. Like, for example, Britannic Bold. Okay. Okay. Notice that I have a different font for my numbering while I still have Calibri for my original text. Additional to numbering is we have the set numbering value. So you can have the starting value. Say, for example, you would like to start on 10. So you set it 10, click OK. Notice that the numbering starts at 10. So that's all about bullets and numbering. Also, we can have the alignment here. We have the alignment. We have the align left. We have the center, the right align, and the justify. When we say justify, both left and right are in line with the text. The first text in the left and the last text in the right will be aligned per paragraph. Okay? So for example, I'll press Ctrl J for justify. Notice that this paragraph has been aligned to justify. By the way, if you are formatting a paragraph, you don't need to highlight the entire paragraph. You just position the cursor to that paragraph where you would like to apply the format. For example, here, I would like this paragraph to be double spacing. By the way, the shortcut key for double spacing is Ctrl 2. Notice that double spacing is applied. Ctrl 1 for single spacing. But how about 1.5 spacing? Any guess? Anyway, it's Ctrl 5. It's not 1.5. Ctrl 5. Anyway, the last value for 1.5 is 5. That's why the shortcut key is Ctrl 5. Now, if you are formatting more than one paragraph, you can just highlight a portion of the starting paragraph and then here. So, when you apply a format to these paragraphs, all of these three will have the same paragraph formatting. For example, changing it to 1.5 spacing, having a justify alignment, or setting a paragraph format, a paragraph spacing. By the way, what's the difference between line spacing and paragraph spacing? When we talk of line spacing, we are referring to the spacing in between lines. While when we talk of paragraph spacing, we are referring to the spacing between the last line of the paragraph and the first line of the paragraph. So for example, I would like to change the paragraph spacing of these three paragraphs. I'll click on this, I'll have here, you can either use before or after. So for example, when I use before, I'll have 8 as my paragraph spacing. Actually, I already have 8 here. So anyway, we can still have both. Okay, notice that there is additional spacing in between paragraphs. That's paragraph spacing. Okay, now how about indention? Are you familiar with indention? By the way, normally when we start a paragraph, we always have a 0.5 indention by pressing the tab key. Like for here, for this paragraph, press tab key and then the paragraph will be indented. But why do we need to have some indentions? Normally, indenting text adds structure to your document by allowing you to separate information. For example, I would like this one. I have name here, press tab, I'll have address, and then I'll have CP number, and then I'll have gender. So there is already a separation on the information that I would like to type. Then I'll type, for example, Arvin, address, Atulayan Sur, CP number, and then gender, male. But if you indent like this, it will be disorganized when you convert this one into table. Let me show you. So we have this one, and then I'll go to insert, table, convert text to table. I'll just click OK with the number of columns 9. You notice that the texts are not in line with their corresponding headings. So that, let me show you now the purpose of tab stops. Are you familiar with tab stops? And by the way, before discussing tab stops, let me show you these 3 symbols here and the other symbol here. What are these for? These are for your indentions. Okay, let me demonstrate. If I'll drag this one to this, the first line indention will be removed. When I'll move it to the right, the first line is indented. When I'll move the second symbol, all lines will be indented. When I'll press the lower button, oops, it's very hard to click on that. By the way, the shortcut key for that is Control T. It's hanging indention. Okay, hanging indention. Then it's supposed to be clicking the last button here. And while this button is for right indention. So when you indent, it will not follow the original margin settings. Now going back to the tab stops, let me show you. Tab stops can be created here by just clicking a portion. Say for example, I'll click on this. Notice that there's a symbol that will appear. I'll click another one here. So what happens when I'll type here and press tab, the next tab stop is under this symbol. It will not follow anymore the 0.5 inch movement of the tab. When let me type something here, address, Press tab, age. Okay. Alonzo, for example, Tugigaraw, age 45. Okay. Dayag, Solana, age 35. Now, let me show you if I'm going to convert this one into table. Number of columns is 3. It will now follow the tabs that has been set. Click OK. Now, you see that you will have a more organized table for your tabs. Okay? So, that's all for formatting paragraphs. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. God bless everyone.